This year is the year that I decided to quit high ticket sales and go all in on my business. And I'm going to explain why I did that and how you can do the same in order to reverse engineer the dream life that you want to live. I was making 5K a month as an appointment setter, which is not amazing money, like 60 grand a year. That's not amazing. That doesn't go very far, but it's definitely enough to like impress like your mom and like my neighbors and stuff at 20 years old. But 5K a month is not enough money to retire my mom, retire my stepdad, retire my future wife, provide for my future 7 kids, live the dream life that I want to live. So I had to find a way to actually step this up, earn more money, and actually give myself more freedom. So that's why I decided to create a business. Now, there's a lot of misinformation in the space. People always ask me like, oh, why didn't you just get into high ticket closing? Because they seem to think that high ticket closing is so much better than appointment setting, when in reality, high ticket closing and appointment setting have very similar earning potential. That high ticket closing is more earning potential than appointment setting, yes. But let's say average setters make around 5K a month and average closers make around 7-8K a month. 7-8K a month, in fact, scrap that. Let's say 10K a month. 10K a month is still not enough money to live the dream life that I want to live, to be able to provide for everyone around me. That's not enough money. And at the end of the day, having a closing role is basically just a glorified 9-to-5, where you're stuck in the office all day long just taking closing calls for your client. Because I have done some high ticket closing. People don't realize that I have done closing for clients, and I severely I hate closing so much more than I hate setting. I don't hate setting that much. I think it's pretty chill. The fact that you can just whip your phone out and work when you want, basically. But I hate closing. Taking sales calls all day for someone else to make someone else rich is not my idea of financially free. In fact, that's not financially free. Again, it's a glorified 9-to-5. The dream life that I wanted to live consisted on fully focusing on my self-improvement, having time to actually collect that dad law or focusing on the side quest. For example, me winning this belt 2 weeks ago now, because I've actually got time now to put into my boxing camp to actually fight at a competitive level. And I just wanted the freedom to be able to work on what I want to work on. Again, as men, like, we want to always feel fueled. We always want to feel inspired by our work, because our work is our main priority as men. Our work is our purpose. To actually be able to build a business around what I want to do in life, the way that I want to provide value to the market, that's what's going to keep me excited to get to work every day, rather than waking up and being like, I've got a call at 11. I've got so many leads that I got to apply to. Now I literally wake up in the morning excited to get to work because I love what I'm doing now. I've got complete control of my business. The direction that I want to take my business is completely up to me, and I've got a clear path in line in order to achieve my next goal, which is 50K a month. Most people are not self-aware enough to actually just sit down and have a think, what is the dream life that I want to live? What do I actually want my life to look like in 2 years from now, 5 years from now? Most people don't actually sit down and have this conversation with themselves. But if you do have this conversation with yourself, and high ticket closing can get you there, or sales can get you there, or working as a media buyer can get you there, then cool, you stick doing that. But for most people with masculine energy, your dream life is going to consist of some sort of excellence, some sort of financial freedom, some sort of being able to actually do what you want with your life, and some sort of being able to provide for the people around you, because these are all the common characteristics of masculine men. If this is you, if this sounds like you, and you want to be able to step up, start earning like 20K a month and beyond, you want to be able to give yourself your own schedule and actually have leverage to give yourself your time back, then building a business sounds like the best option for you, and it doesn't have to be complicated. I literally had zero business experience at all, and then decided to actually pivot from appointment setting to business owner, and managed to hit my first 25K month with just 6 months in business. If I can hit 25K a month in 6 months of business, there's no reason why you can't do the same. Like, I'm not saying that your goals are going to be the same as mine, and the business that you're going to build is going to be the same as mine. If you actually just take action and fully commit yourself to your goals, then I believe that as men, that you will probably find a way to just make it happen. I had no business experience. Maybe it will take you a little bit longer than it did me. Maybe you'll get way better results than you did me. But the main thing is just taking action and working on the high leverage activities. Why spend 10 hours a day just trying to earn as many commissions as possible when you could do the minimum? I know that kind of sounds like a dirty thing to say, but you could just do the minimum and focus that extra time on a high leverage activity. What does that extra 3 hours of closing potentially generate you? Let's say you took 3 more sales calls every day. You did an extra 3 hours of closing every single day because you wanted to maximize your commissions. What's the potential upside of that transaction? Okay, let's say you get £700 per close. You can make an extra 2.1k if you have 100% close rate, which you're probably not. An extra 3 calls per day, you're probably going to make an extra £700 a day. Okay, cool. But if you start a business and use that 3 hours a day into actually putting into your own business, what's the potential upside there? The potential upside is unlimited. The potential upside is you changing yours and your family's life forever and actually giving yourself true financial freedom where you're excited to wake up every day and you can do whatever you want with your life. It's about being able to act logically rather than emotionally. I know it's uncomfortable to make that step and actually start your business, but it's something that we all have to go through. It's something that we all went through, that uncomfortable feeling at the beginning. It's something that we all are grateful for our past selves for doing, because now me being willing to get uncomfortable at the start of this year has completely changed my life forever. Just fully committing myself in one time, getting uncomfortable one time, going into unknown territory and just promising myself that I'm gonna make this work. Now I get to reap the rewards of that for the rest of my life. So business, entrepreneurship is a place for savages. You're competing against like the top 1% of men. So if you actually feel like you deserve the results, you deserve the rewards that building a business can give you, you deserve the lifestyle that building a business can give you, then you need to be competitive. You need to be dialed the fuck in. Most people don't even cross the first obstacle. So many people watching this video will have considered building their own business, but not actually took initiative and made that first step. Actually got started. My mentor Jay always taught me that speed is the key to success and action is the key to learning. The best way to learn is by taking action. You're going to learn as you go along. If you're in sales right now, then you probably learned most of your sales skills by repetition, but actually being in the field, door to door or on closing calls, actually practicing the skill of sales. That's the best way to learn. So if you're watching this video and you kind of feel like you want to start a business, but you're a little bit on the fence, you're a little bit unsure, just get started. There's nothing to lose by failing. You don't have to invest money up front in starting a business. You just got to be able to say to yourself, I'm going to get started and try and make this work. 99% of people don't even start. So by just taking action, acting with speed, building that momentum, you've already got the edge over most people. It's December while I'm recording this video, like the week before Christmas right now. And so many people are going to say to themselves that they're going to start on January 1st, which is the most pathetic thing I think you can say, because your competition is starting on January 1st. And is that a logical thing to do? Is it logical to start on the same day as all your competition? No, you want that advantage. You want to start as soon as possible. You want to watch this video and get to fucking work and get an extra 2 weeks on your competition. That's the logical thing to do. And if you want to be successful as a business owner, it's all about being able to act with logic. If you're a little bit unsure about the business that you want to build, then I've got a couple of other videos that can help you out with this. But the main thing that I would say is actually sit down and have a conversation with yourself. What do you want your life to look like in the next 2 to 5 years? What do you want your life to look like long term? What are the main reasons why you want to start a business? And then once you have those reasons there, once you have a very clear vision of the future and what you want your life to look like, then you can reverse engineer your business from the dream life that you want to live. I wanted to build a business that could provide for my family the main parts. I needed something that was going to make me a lot of money. I think I've ticked that box. And I needed something that I could work on every day if I want to, but it's not a requirement for me to sit and take calls all day, every day. I want the option to be able to work, but I don't want it to be a requirement. I don't want to feel like I've just got another 9 to 5. I want to feel like I've got freedom over my life. I feel like when I work, when I want to work, that's how I can keep that inspiration going. And that's how I can put my best work out there into the world. That's how I can provide the most value. That's what I wanted to do. So I built my business around that. You decide what you want your life to look like and you start building your business around that. If you just want to earn an extra 5K a month through a business, or you just want a hobby to build on the side of your sales job, then cool, you can build a business like that. If you want something that is completely automated, that you don't even have to work on, you want to build a business that completely runs itself, then cool, you can go and do that. There's so many different ways that you can package your skills that you've already got into a business that people don't even realize. If you worked as a closer, then you could easily make a sales agency. You could easily make a coaching offer where you train salesmen, you help them increase their commissions. If you worked as a setter, then you could easily make an appointment setting / growth agency, or you can make a coaching offer helping people with their appointment setting. There's so many different ways that you could package your skills, but it's just, again, about taking action and reverse engineering it from the dream life that you want to live. Anyway, hope this helped. I've got to jump off. I've got a client call now. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe for more content like this. And as always, boys, keep grinding.